Games can be hard. So sometimes you just want to play something fun without having to focus too much. Here are the top 10 free casual games on Itchio you don't know about. Refresh is a 3D exploration platformer where you play as a robot collecting materials to help repair a town after a storm. You're placed in a lush world where villagers give you quests that involve gathering different materials for them from around the world. At first you're only able to run and jump, but eventually you get the ability to jump multiple times and dash. By collecting solar cells in hard-to-reach locations, you give yourself extra charges that can be used to chain together multiple jumps and dashes. This allows you to reach more and more places as you explore the world for materials. By completing quests, you allow the villagers to rebuild the town, restoring life to its former glory. If you're looking for a collectathon platformer with excellent level design, then I recommend Refresh. Whiskers and Wags Cleaning Co. is a 2D fighting game where you play as a cat maid cleaning up houses full of dust bunnies. Levels have you zooming from room to room, clearing out all of the dust and killing dust bunny enemies that try to get everything dirty again. Some rooms can only be accessed with a key, which has to be collected by killing one of the dust bunnies or even a boss bunny. The combat is full of satisfying combos and has a limited special meter for extra powerful attacks. If you're looking for a cleaning game that happens to have exceptional combat, then I recommend Whiskers and Wags Cleaning Co. Out of Control is a puzzle game where you push blocks into slots to change the rules. The game is inspired by Baba Is You, where you push blocks around using the given set of rules at the start of a level. By pushing the blocks into new tile spaces, you can change those rules to complete the rest of the puzzle. At first you move with WASD, but that quickly changes as different keys and key combinations move you in certain directions. You can even pass through to the opposite side of the screen like in Pac-Man if it's not blocked. If you like brain-twisting puzzle games, then I recommend Out of Control. Neon is a score-based endless runner where you have to dodge or deflect obstacles in your path. Unlike many endless runners, you can move freely left or right and aren't restricted to preset lanes. You're able to jump over obstacles and deflect them with a sword. Deflecting vehicles cost 1 of 3 charges that regenerate over time. You get points just for surviving, but are incentivized to deflect obstacles because you get bonus points every time you do so. Deflect enough vehicles quickly and you'll enter Fury mode, which speeds you up and destroys everything in your path. Apart from red spiky cars, which always kill you in one hit. There are other hazards as well, like lasers that move up and down, rockets that rain down from above, and you can die from hitting too many vehicles too quickly. If you're looking for a score-based endless runner with fun movement and timing-based gameplay, then I recommend Neon. Poda Wants a Statue is a resource gathering game where you upgrade everything to build an impressive statue for the panda god. You use the mouse to move bunny workers to 1 of 3 stations: a mining station to mine rocks, a woodcutting station to get wood, and a statue station which uses gathered resources to make the statue. Rocks and wood will randomly pop up around the world, which you can manually collect and drag into storage as well. Every so often, Poda will get mad and shake the world, throwing around resources and bunnies which have to be put back. Resources can be spent on upgrading the resource stations, upgrading the road so the bunnies move faster, or buying more bunnies. The goal of all of this is to build the statue in as few days as possible. If you're looking for a resource management game all about efficiency, then I recommend Poda Wants a Statue. Handshakes is a puzzle game where you control 2 people at once to try and get them to shake hands. One is controlled with the arrow keys while the other is controlled with WASD, and they each have a limited number of moves. Gates are able to be opened and closed with either green buttons that have to be pressed by a hand or purple buttons that have to be held down with a hand or crate. You soon realize the complexity to all this, as you can cut off your hand by severing it in a gate and can move that hand around like a crate. You can also push the other characters if there's room. If you're looking for an excellent puzzle game with amazing level design, then I recommend Handshakes. Flip Flop is a puzzle platformer about mirroring the environment to collect shards to rebuild a mirror. You can move, jump, and mirror everything to your left with the press of a button, so the left of where you mirrored is copied on the right. Once you mirror a level, it can only be reset by moving back across the mirrored line to your left. This makes for some brain-twisting puzzles that encourage experimentation and trial and error, as dying dying barely sets you back. New mechanics are added along the way, like spikes that kill you and blocks that stay in place even when mirrored. If you're looking for a puzzle platforming game with a unique mirroring mechanic, then I recommend Flip Flop. Mingle is a hidden object game where you search around and match characters together. It's structured like a playable Where's Waldo, as you have to match the character you can move with the same character roaming around the screen. Once you find the match, your character changes to a new one. Repeat this process until all the characters are gone and you win. It's very relaxing and has great sound effects and music, so if you're looking for a playable hidden object game, then I recommend Mingle. Gravity is a physics-based puzzle game where you rearrange objects to help the ball reach the finish. You're able to move and rotate yellow blocks, but green blocks always stay where they are. Over time, more mechanics are introduced, like portals that teleport the ball and blocks, levels with 2 balls, and levels with a bouncing ball. The puzzles are well designed, but completely at the mercy of the physics-based engine, which can be abused at times. However, this also leads to satisfying solutions where you break the game in an unintended way to complete the level. If you're looking for a physics-based puzzle game, then I recommend Gravity. A game about literally doing your taxes has you sorting through a pile of mail to throw away trash while keeping taxes. If an envelope says taxes on it, you move it to the left to keep it, and everything else you move to the right to throw away. At least that's how it seems at first, until twists are introduced, like do you throw away an envelope labeled IRS important? After each day, you get money for your tax return based on how well you did. Although that twists over time too, as things become more and more unhinged as you uncover what's really going on. If you're looking for a purposely mundane game where there's more than what meets the eye, then I recommend a game about literally doing your taxes. Those were the top 10 free casual games on Itchio you didn't know about. I'll have my playlist of free Itchio games you don't know about linked in the description, as well as my video on free casual games on Steam. Thanks for watching, give me money on Patreon, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with this ongoing series.